Good morning, pipe community. Saturday morning out in the shop. Sun coming up, coffee going down. We had a really nice stretch of weather the last week. It's been in the 80s every afternoon, late evening, sunny, no clouds in the sky. Nice and cool in the mornings, no rain all week. I was able to take the pontoon out this past week when I was off work. During the weekday, I went to the local lake, about an hour drive. Took my wife and my mom and dad. We had a great time. No issues at all. The lake is only a restricted 9 horsepower limit, but I got out in the middle of the lake when nobody was around and I fired up the 50 horse to let it run and see how it was going to do. Ran great too. We had a good time. The only thing I was telling a couple of my friends, the blooper we had, my dad, he's like 77 years old. I can't remember exactly, 77, I believe. We were on the dock and my wife was holding the rope for the boat up against the dock while I was getting ready to go get the trailer. And he had leaned on the side of the rail on the pontoon and the boat started pushing out sideways as his legs were stretching out on the dock. And we both were doing it. And at the last second, I pushed off and I seen him getting ready to go. I hurried up and grabbed him and pulled him back. He was about 2 seconds away from doing a plunge forward into the lake. But we had a good time. I'll show a couple pictures of that. I got a lot done this week. I made a new system for a tarp on top of my boat. I used PVC pipe and made like basically a tent. So when I put the cover on it now, the water won't puddle, hopefully, in the middle like it always does. That's always a pain. You get 50 gallons of water laying in the tarp on the pontoon. I got the water fuel separator put on this past week. I'll show a quick picture of that for those who fish and like boats. And also my good friend Nish, avid piper, was talking to me there the other day about a contest that they're having with Briar Blues. Go check out Briar Blues website. I'll show a picture of that as well. And he's having a contest for Asikian pipes. I have an Asikian pipe. It smokes great. I just didn't bring it out here with me today. I believe the contest, you'll have to check out the details, but he also has it posted on Instagram as well. But and then he also got some a new Asikian pipes available on Briar Blues website, so go check that out. Today we're gonna do, I'm guessing it's called Uno. I don't know for sure. You know, I know, Uno. I had to buy it. It's blended by Sutliff, made by Sutliff, but the blender was supposed to be per Jensen. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, from McBaron. Complex blend. It sold out fast too, actually. I got a few, I didn't buy a bunch. A complex blend of 8 major blending tobaccos with Catarini Perique, an Oriental tobacco grown in Greece, St. James Perique, and Latakia in front seat of the flavor profile, supported by mellowing Virginias, balancing dark fire Kentucky. Results is a subtle peppery note with a deep flavor of fruit and raisins. Well, the Perique was right up my alley, so I had to try it. It's supposed to be a crumble cake. Let's give this a crack and see what we got. Said it did sell out rather fast. Smell the Latakia. Look at it! You have two nice, big, thick slabs and a couple smaller pieces. Does look amazing. Of course, I haven't seen too many tobaccos that don't look good. Yeah, really all I'm picking up is some Latakia. Or those of you want to say Latakia. It's wet. I'll get my pipe packed, let this dry out, and get my honest thoughts. Okay, and we're back. I've been smoking this for a few minutes, and I kind of had my suspicions before I bought it. I think there's too much going on. There's too many components in this. And to me, the Latakia is basically running the show and taking over. I'm not picking up much of nothing. It says the Catarini Perique from Greece and the St. James Perique, along with the Latakia or the front seat flavor profile as well. In my opinion, the Latakia is running this show. I'm not picking up the fruits. I needed to let it dry out even more than what I did. I don't know if this is going to be a regular run production after it comes, if it does come back. But the only reason why I was able to actually get it, it come out at a release again midnight Eastern time. And normally I would have been sleeping, getting ready to go to work the next day, but I was off for the holiday. It's the only reason why I bought it. My opinion, nothing great. I didn't look to see if anybody else had did a review on this yet, or even who bought some or posted anything about it. It's supposed to be a series, and this is the first one in the series. I don't know if I'll be buying any more. Seems like they're just getting crazy with these tobaccos anymore, which is good for the consumer to buy new things. But I just seen where Cornell and Deal's coming out with another small batch, and it's getting small batches and small batch. It's bullshit batch is what that is. And don't get me wrong, some of them are good. I really like the Carolina Red Flake, but enough's enough. Quit calling it a small batch gimmick just to sell. You really dig deep, I am getting a little bit of dark red fruits. Peppers there, but like I said, it's more Latakia to me. It's certainly not terrible, but nice on the retrohale. I would probably buy some more just to stock up and see what it does in the cellar. I'm sure after a few years that Latakia will tone down and some of the other tobaccos will start shining, but it's basically just not my wheelhouse. Like I said, Latakia is pretty much non-existent for me anymore. Just another middle of the road, kind of disappointed. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I might be back tomorrow for another review. As I stated, go check out Briar Blue's website, look up the Seekian pipes, check out the contest. I guess if I had to smoke a Latakia type blend right now, this would be one that I would choose. It doesn't seem to be too harsh on my mouth anymore. Like I tell everybody, the Latakia just tears my mouth up like a strong cigar would. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and it irritates my mouth the next day. Virginias and Vapors and Virginia, Perique, and Burley blends, stuff like that, just doesn't bother my mouth like that. Latakia just is really harsh. If anything changes throughout this bowl, I'll get back and put an update, but for now, it's just middle of the road. Talk to you boys and girls later.